How you doing? This is Christopher Cook with P ARMORY out of Bakersfield, California. This is our second episode of the questions and answers. Quite a few of you actually came through a bunch of different ones of our social medias asking questions that obviously you want to get answers to. We picked a few of them out and we'll definitely go over. So the first one is going to be a question that we've actually been asked quite a bit. Are you guys thinking about changing your hours of operation? Currently we are Tuesday through Saturday, 11 to 6. In the very near future, yes, we are going to be actually extending our hours. We've been actually hiring quite a few people, looking to obviously get things fulfilled, so maybe we can even be open 7 days a week. Definitely, we've got the customer base to be able to do that. It's just a matter of obviously getting enough people in here that would be well enough trained to be able to accommodate obviously the questions and the capacities that we need to be able to meet. The next question is, do you carry military surplus firearms? Currently, we do not. On occasion, we actually do get some people that bring in some of their older firearms that they want to put on consignment. Usually those go pretty quickly. They don't even usually make it to the wall. But it's probably not something that we're actually going to be looking for unless we can probably get some of those CMP 1911s. I know a lot of people are talking about on the internet. I know they just started with the M1 carbines, getting those released from CMP as well. But as far as like for a dealer, of course, we'd have to get them from CMP as well, which obviously consumers can do. So it wouldn't make real big sense for us to purchase them and then obviously mark up the price. So if you are looking for something like that, definitely go to CMP. That's Civilian Marksmanship Program. The next question is a question that's actually been over there for quite a bit. I know we've answered quite a bit also. Is how does our polymer, the EP82, compare to the other polymers that are on the market? Obviously, we've gone over that quite a few times. Definitely, our polymer is completely proprietary. I know I've said that quite a few times before. We are the only manufacturer on the market that actually uses a Kevlar. We also are able to handle some of the larger calibers or even some of the largest calibers on the market. So we've got, of course, 22 all the way up to 50 Beowulf. We've also even had a Winston 50 BMG up on the top. I have one of mine, well, one of them, of course, I have quite a few, but one of my lowers is from the original EP81 design, well over 15,000 rounds. Most of the characteristics that most of the problems that we've seen when actually people have had problems, say from that back end of the buffer tower actually breaking off, could be possibly a machining problems. Obviously, I'm not going to say that we haven't had any problems where there were voids, but obviously we warranty those things. If you have any problems with that buffer tower, obviously, that's part of the warranty process. You contact info@eparmory.com. We'll definitely get you taken care of. As long as your machining was done right, and it's something that, well, obviously during our manufacturing process that caused the catastrophic failure, we're going to replace that for free. So the next question that's kind of funny is, how does your warranty work on the EP80s? The first thing you need to do is obviously email info@eparmory.com. So once you get that, we're going to send you over a couple different URLs where you're going to have to track and get your information of how obviously you can ship that thing back. If it is broken or destroyed, so obviously it cannot be considered a firearm anymore, what you're going to be doing is follows those directions. It's going to have an email address obviously that we just talked about. It's also going to have a mailing address, your contact information. It is a little bit of a process, but it shouldn't take you more than a week literally to get that thing done and obviously want to ship back out to you. Now, if it does break, you have to ship it back for us to be able to ship you out another one. The reason is obviously if there's a problem that we have somewhere in our manufacturing process, we want to obviously be able to repair that. The last thing we want to do is obviously be shipping out products that have problems. So this is obviously the last bit, the big questions that we obviously seen. We expect hopefully a lot more questions here in the near future, but definitely if you have a question that you want to ask either myself, the owner, or the employees that are inside here about a gun, maybe something up on the wall. If you have any more questions about building a firearm, maybe what you should do, please ask us down in the questions so that we can obviously get those questions answered next week. So every Saturday we'll be posting these up, so get your questions in. Thank you very much.